Go.
Okay, this is the spring winder, and we're going to do a little demonstration of removing a spring from a Overture cylinder music box spring barrel. So we've got this all prepared, and I've already chosen the correct jaws for this job. And there's different jaws for this chuck depending on what you're doing. So we are going to hold this in the chuck like this, where we're going to put it so that the hook in the barrel is facing the top. It really doesn't matter, but it just makes it easier to see what you're doing. Then we're going to choose the correct winding arbor, and this goes in here like this, and we tighten this up with an Allen wrench like this, and tighten that up. And we're going to set the ratchet so that it doesn't ratchet in any direction. Now the winding handle is loose. So we're going to move the chuck ahead a little bit and tighten it down with the knobs underneath. We're going to put this in here, and this is going to capture the spring. And now the spring is hooked onto the inside winder. We're going to set the ratchet so that it will not hit my light, and go from there. So we've got this tight. We'll double check this is tight in the chuck, which is. And now we're going to wind this up. You notice that the spring kind of goes a little funny, so I just put my thumb there to keep it from doing that. We're going to wind up the spring until it's almost completely coil bound. Then we're going to take a keeper, and the keeper goes over this. And now we are going to unwind the spring into the keeper. So now the spring is captured in the keeper. So now we're going to pull this out, and we're going to jiggle the spring off of its hook, and out it comes. So now we need to take the spring out of the keeper. So we're going to turn this so that this hook is up, and this is on here. So now it's hooked on there, and we're going to turn this around this way a little bit so it's there. And now we need to attach this hook. So this lifts up, and we're going to get that put on there. Sometimes it's easier just have to hold your tongue the right way. So there, now that's hooked onto there, and we're going to tighten this up so that this stays in a locked position. So now we're going to wind the spring back up. Oops. So we're going to wind the spring back up. Now the spring is off the keeper. So now we're going to unwind the spring, and this is you need to put some grease on that wood handle. And now we can take this off. Move that like that. Spring comes off. And there's your spring. And to put it back in, you just do everything backwards to what I did.